Hi, I'm Sherry White, and today we're doing Farm Friday at Amazing Grace Tea House, which is an important part of our ministry. Today I wanted to share the story of this dress. Most of you who have been around me have seen me wear this dress in parades and special events, but you don't know behind the scenes story. After the Lord had given me the vision of a pioneer-style farm where children would be able to come for healing and restoration with their families, a farm designed for family restoration, themed in the late 1800s, I had no idea how to even begin that journey. We certainly didn't have the money to buy a farm, didn't have the means, didn't even know what to begin to do, but I always believe you start with something and you start small. So I began to pray, seek the Lord, and I decided in my own wisdom the best thing I could do would be cross the state of Florida in a horse and carriage and share the story and share the vision. And I knew that as I did that, people would come to understand the need and the opportunity. And so I started by looking for a seamstress who could make a dress. And in this process of seeking the Lord, I used to go to Cypress Gardens in Winter Haven when Cypress Gardens was open, and I'd walk around by myself and just pray, Lord, how am I supposed to do this? And then it came to me that I needed a pioneer style dress. So I found a seamstress that sewed for Cypress Gardens. And I had already been trying to decide what would my dream dress look like. If I was going to have a dress and cross the state of Florida in horse and carriage, what would that dress look like? And I found online, I found a picture of this dress. And I said, oh my goodness, that is the dress right there. When I went to meet with a seamstress in Winter Haven, she brought me into her home, and there on her ironing board was a pattern for this very dress, and I just about fell over. Of all the patterns she could have had, she had the very one that I felt the Lord had laid on my heart. So the seamstress took my measurements and went to work, and she picked out the fabric. I told her what I wanted, and so she created this beautiful dress for me. She even made the petticoat underneath the dress. And by the time I got the dress and by the time I got the horse and carriage, it wasn't long after that the Lord provided the farm, and I didn't even have to cross the state of Florida on the horse and carriage. We bought the farm, and within 2 months, the Lord had laid it on somebody's heart to call me. And they called and said, Sherry, what do you owe on the farm? And I said, I think we owe about $195,000. And this person said, well, God spoke to me and told me to go to the bank and pay it off. And they did. They went to the bank, paid off that debt of $195,000, and that's how Pioneer Village got its start. It was really birthed with a vision and a very beautiful dress.